Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwan, and you were watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the plant life of 40K and how deadly it is, as we get into the bone weed and the mind mold. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40K content every single day, and if you have any suggestions for other creatures, topics, whatever it is of 40K, just comment down below. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the boneweed and mind mold. Across the many sectors of the Imperium, native plant life, both ordinary and exotic, covers most worlds. As with the animal life of the Imperium, the plants can be deadly, some deceptively so. On barren worlds, what might lurk in the dark oceans remains unknown. Inside hive cities, endless fungal species dominate within the iron walls. Many underhive areas are lit by the luminescent tendrils that line forgotten passages like ghostly fingers. One of these exotic plant lives is known as the boneweed, found primarily on the agri-world of Kalto. This vine takes its name from its hard, segmented internal structure. The parasite takes root alongside other plants, coiling around them as it grows. It robs other plants of sunlight, but worse, uses vicious barbs to pierce victim plants, siphoning away nutrients. A single vine can spread across a wide field, disseminating crops. Most disturbing is the effect boneweed has on animal life. Those that come near succumb to violent psychosis, becoming mindlessly homicidal. This has resulted in many costly incidences, including the death of a great many animal stock and several massacres involving agri-workers. The plant is also believed to be the cause of incidences in other systems, where it has taken root on other planets. It is unknown where this species came from. Some even fear its introduction was a deliberate act of xeno-sabotage against the Imperium, and that the plant might even be unnatural in origin. Even deadlier plant life is the mind mold. Of the many hazards on the frontier world, few are as insidious as the strain of parasitic fungus simply known as mind mold. Aside from some minor respiratory irritation, the first sign of infection after inhaling its spores is a terrible rash, which presages the appearance of tube-like growths that slowly and painfully tear their way through the skin. The fungus enters the brain, and the infected individual begins to exhibit increasingly erratic behavior before his body shuts down. Soon, the mind mold completes its life cycle when a buildup of gases causes the victim's head to burst, scattering new spores everywhere. Psychers seem especially susceptible, and the fungus attacks them more rapidly, disrupting use of their weapons with more horrible results should they perish. When a psycher's brain explodes, it also disperses the mold's warp presence, somehow infecting the other psychers far out of range of the psychic spores. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the plant life of 40K. Well, it's really just two plants, even though one's not a plant. One of them is a fungus. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that a fungus is not a plant. It's not supposed to be, it's not categorized the same way. But again, comment down below, let me know if I'm wrong. I'm not a biologist. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, share it with your friends. Two very exotic and grotesque things of Warhammer 40K. You kind of forget when you are learning about the lore, or when you talk about the lore of 40K, because you really go more towards chaos, because I feel like that's just the natural way that everybody goes when they think of threats in 40K. They think of chaos or tyrannids. They don't really think of the plant life or the animal life. So learning about this plant life that can essentially just destroy you is pretty interesting. If you guys want more lore like this one, I would recommend you check out our daily life on the Imperial world of Catachan. I think it's just Daily Life on Catachan. I think that's the title of the or it might just be 40 facts on Catachan. Type in Catachan 40 facts and then it should come up. But check that video out. Life on there is pretty brutal. If you think these two plant life they're bad, you should check the plant life on Catachan. Very Venus flytrappy type stuff. But yeah, I would just recommend a link down in the description to that video, or I'll put a link up above if I haven't done so already. If you guys have any other suggestions for other topics of Warhammer 40K, please comment down below. Don't forget, we have a Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos. It's because our patrons that we are able to create so many videos. If you guys... odds are, if you search on YouTube 40 facts and then whatever topic of 40K, we've created a video for it. So definitely check that out. Look at our catalog. We have tried to break everything up into playlists, but it's not always easy. So I would just say, yeah, check out all of our content. If not, comment down below, and we will try to create a video for you. But with that said, guys, thanks for listening to me, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate signing out.